So how are y'all, man? Everything good?
Everything's fantastic here.
That's man. I like it, dude. I'm totally digging y'all's new whole like studio setup, man. That looks really comfy. Like,
Yeah, we love the studio. It's amazing how it doesn't take that much. It took a little bit of money, but not that much, and you can podcast and do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, that's man. It really, yeah. Like, there's so much like tech now that you can really like a laptop and a dream, basically.
That's how we do the bar show. 2 web cameras and a microphone, basically, for the bar.
But you got to have some kind of talent, man. You can't just be, I mean, any asshole with a laptop and a microphone can like get out there now. Like, you got to weed through like.
Trust me, we're weeding. We need a bigger weed whacker
to
weed through all the crap.
I got that badass square line on my weed whacker that really cuts through some shit. Like man. So man, like, how is everybody? Trace is good. Like,
yeah, we're all good. Trace is doing great.
Trace is good. He's just not here. This is Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Okay.
She's sick, but she's trying to push through.
Oh man, I'm so dude. There's a lot of that shit.
I don't feel bad. I just lost my voice.
All right, long as it isn't the coronavirus, man.
Yeah.
I feel, man, like there's been so many funny like Corona memes now, man. Like, Corona has to be like mad about the fact that like there's a virus now. Like,
there is no bad publicity, man. Everybody's talking about Corona and posting memes. I bet Corona sales are through the roof.
True.
With a mask on it.
Yeah.
So you can tell everybody who we're talking to.
Yeah. What's the name of your show? Bald Bull and Mark the Bartender again?
It's Bull and the Bartender Show, and we do
Bull and Bartender.
Bull, yes,
Yep.
Bull and the Bartender Show. We do it every Tuesday night at around 8:00, and just get on here and just talk about just normal everyday life. Stories
On YouTube.
Yes, yep, right on YouTube, youtube.com.
Yeah.
The Bull and Bartender Show on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, I was.
Who they are. If you guys all remember Bald Bull from the other show.
Oh yeah.
And then who's Mark the Bartender?
Mark the Bartender. He's a connoisseur of infused bartender concoctions.
Yes.
We'll say that.
Yes, I have some. I actually have some new lemon shandy drops for your beers that I need to get y'all a bottles for your bar show, because you drop a couple of these things in your beer and it makes it magnificent.
Sounds good. I mean, when you used to bring the was it apple pie moonshine, wasn't it?
Yeah. That stuff's lethal. Yeah.
I mean, we had some epic shows on that. I mean, gored it out of our minds. It was the best.
Yeah, that stuff really, man. Like, everybody's got a story from it, I think, and like
I have
some
multiple ruined story. I ruined my sisters off the moonshine.
Yeah,
both
like,
of them, like systematically.
If you give people that stuff that think they can drink or think they can partake,
But I give even with a warning, like a polite warning, like even though like
this is gonna ruin your day if you have too much of this.
No, you can't. I mean, you can just have like an inch or so, because it will ruin your day.
But it tastes good, and you don't know what it's gonna do to it, does it? That's why you give a warning, but sometimes you gotta let people like learn the hard way, because they don't want to listen.
So you got 3 guys in there, Mark?
How you doing? This is Jazz.
Yeah, Mike. This is a good friend of mine, Jazz, man. He's from he's from up north a little bit, but he's from, man, he went to USF, but he gives us the Cincinnati, man, side of things too.
What's up, Jazz? We're here on Cluster Fuck, talking to the Bull and Bartender Show on YouTube every Tuesday night. Don and I, we're going to hang out after we talk to you in about 9. We're going to watch the State of the Union and rip on that.
Man,
there you go.
That'd be awesome, just to hear.
So I know you guys watched the whole Super Bowl thing, man. Like, and like all the ads and stuff. Like, I was surprised to get a pro Donald Trump ad in the Super Bowl, like off the bat. Like,
are you talking about what the black people?
Yeah.
That's because
You knew what he was doing.
Work,
Dude, yeah.
It was the reform. Like, you just had that one black lady saying she loved Donald Trump. He was like sold. Like, he got him.
Yeah.
Like, that was probably the funniest commercial out of all Super Bowl commercials to me, because it gave me a good laugh. I said, this guy already? Said I only got 2 beers in. I'm already getting a good chuckle.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's. I mean, you can see all over Facebook the people who like Trump just ate it up, going, "This is the only channel in the nation you would hear this commercial on."
It's because the Super Bowl's on Fox, man. It's all Fox.
They were so happy off that. Like, see, what I tell you. That was what it was like. I told you.
CBS,
Black people love
ABC,
Trump too.
NBC, they would have all taken that money and played the commercial.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
Who are you rooting for?
Dave the Slave. The quality is horrible. We know that.
Sorry, buddy.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Jay
Jay Walker Flock is on here too. What's up, buddy?
What was that?
I said you need to get a little better phone deal.
Well, it's again, this is sort of rigged up because we're sort of a low budget show, and I had to put together some more rubber bands and some more power tape and screws and stuff like that to get this phone system working.
I thought you knew how to do all that stuff.
Well, get him.
Get him, Donna.
It's just,
Get him, Donna.
It's taking the technology to get it there. So, and sort of an economic prowess too.
Yeah, I mean, we were in the same boat. It took us several months to get to where we could sound like a professional studio.
Yeah. It's one thing to have like the good mics and like the cables and like your tech stuff set up, but like your whole phone system thing is
that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, but I mean, we're just we just got the regular mics and the webcams, and then just use the what app are we calling on? Was this like a Google phone deal?
Yeah.
We just use the Google phone deal. It sounds pretty. They say, I think it's. How does it sound on your end with us?
Sounds great.
Yeah, you guys are probably way better than us.
But I mean, it's trying to get all this stuff working, and because setting it up at the bar, then tearing it down, then setting it back up and turning it down. So I've got to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then go on from there.
Yeah, when you have to tear it down, that sucks.
Yeah.
We just leave everything up. Always. We don't tear anything down. We leave the bar show up.
Why do you have to tear it down?
Well, Mark?
Because it's in my bar, like my actual bar, and sometimes and Bull was doing stuff. Bull was doing another show at another location on like Thursdays and Fridays.
Yeah, I was.
So I mean,
so you had to take the stuff with you?
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to leave it here, like this is the only show that like we're doing, and I mean that's cool. I don't care.
Well, the other problem is too that I work on stuff on the off time as well. So yeah, and I need the testing to go well. You know what I mean? So
is this are you saying, Mark, that it's at your bar like business bar or your home bar?
My big home bar. Like
okay,
and Bull wants to come over and play on his computers at like 2 a.m, and like I'm getting up at 5 to go fishing and stuff, and that's just not happening. Like,
no, I just figure if I just pack it all up and just take it back to, work on it some more, I can get things done without having to, have to, borrow him to get in here and get the cords that I need and stuff like that. So
I'm just sitting here.
Do you still do anything at USF?
No, that was sort of my first gig at USF,
okay.
And then when I transferred over to the other radio station, that was my second gig. So now this is a sort of a joint adventure that Mark and I started doing. What is it, about a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that?
Yeah, it feels like forever, dude.
Yeah, and
like,
then.
This has been a process.
It's not the best show in the world, but I mean it's good enough for what we can do with right now.
It's not the best show in the world, Bull, but it's good that you're out there showing everybody your crappy phone system.
Absolutely.
We're saturating people with shitty sound.
I think the channel itself is actually growing by numbers. I mean, like I said, it's a slow process, and it's things that we change and things that we incorporate some more stuff and some more little bits and stuff like that, and then try just making things, bigger and bigger as we go.
Yep, that's how you got to start.
I want to
How you
come up
doing?
and invade y'all's bar on a Friday night, and
We'll have to.
With your shandy drop.
that that and whatever else we can. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be more
You're
than
gonna
that.
try to put everybody in a coma so that they can take over the bar.
I know that they've had the real experience if they're speaking like that. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. I've been there, so
No,
I understand.
We did some great magical butter breakfasts, like that last.
Back in the day.
Yeah, that round too. When I was bringing the moonshine around, and we
Yeah.
did
Oh
like
my God.
on top of everything else. Like that
Yeah.
was like the
those were
appetizer.
the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
that was
And
man.
then we decided to stop having fun.
What? I mean, that's yeah.
Not you guys.
Not me, but everybody decided it wasn't fun to do that kind of stuff anymore. And I was like, all right, well, it sure was great radio.
Yeah, it
I like
was
great radio.
it was hilarious, and man, I mean, some of the quality of the food. Dude, we were eating biscuits and gravy and eggs and bacon
Yeah.
and butter and apple
Yeah.
butter, and everything was magical. And
And then we'd go home at 11:30 a.m. and pass out for 8 hours.
oh, dude, that was what. How do you, man? Like, you get a quality nap in between, like the Friday morning show and the bar
Yeah.
show. Like,
I do Friday morning. I do net after daybreak or dark, whatever it's gonna
I
be
love,
called.
dude,
I-
I love
I-
that shit, man. And I'm gonna fag out. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm gonna fag out on that because I love that. That shit gets me through like my Friday work. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I do it till 10:30 or 11, and then I go right in and lay down for 2 hours, and then I'm pretty good. But I got to, I mean, after drinking and doing all that at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, it's like, where's me to fuck out?
I am fucking spent. Like, man. Yeah.
All right, well, hey, let's do this again when you got a little better phone deal.
We're gonna
We
work.
can do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
we're gonna work on it, and I'm gonna get a hold of y'all on your Facebook Messenger thing about maybe, man, because I do a lot of motorcycle riding up in y'all's neck of the woods during the week. So
All right, we got one question from the chat for you guys.
yeah,
Okay.
So before we leave, let's get this question from Austin D86. He said, question for all you, who do you think's worse, Todd or Calta?
Oh,
I'm still going Calta, man.
who do you
I
think
mean,
is worse?
Who's worse? Just personality or worse air? Like
Worst, just all around.
all around, I'm still going Calta, man.
Yeah, Calta.
All right, man. All right,
That's-
well, hey, thanks for talking to us. Like I said, when you get a little better sound, so that we can promote your show a little better,
right.
let's
Yeah.
do this again.
All
Thank
right,
you
thanks,
guys,
man.
man.
I appreciate it.
Donna, I hope you feel better.
Yes, please feel better.
Thank you.
Good, hey,
All right.
good talking to you guys. And
All right.
hey, Mark, we'll set something up so you can come by the bar show. Okay?
Yeah, man, I'll get a hold of you. Hopefully, man, maybe this weekend. Then we'll set it up for maybe come by next week and just hang out for a little bit.
All right, man. Well,
All right.
we'll be in touch, okay?
Thanks,
man. I
bud.
appreciate it.
Hey, good luck, and thanks for talking to you guys.
I love you guys, man. Click Cluster F.
All right, man.
Cluster F.